Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right? You know, eating better, moving more, staying consistent, and then just out of nowhere, the scale just stops moving? Yeah, same. So right now, I am in a full-blown plateau. And instead of keeping it to myself, I figured, let's talk about it. Because this is also part of the journey. And it's hard and frustrating, and no one really prepares you for how it messes with your mind. So today, I am sharing what a plateau actually is, why it happens, and what I'm doing to get to it without giving up on myself. So let's start here. What even is a weight loss plateau? Well, simply put, it's when the scale stops moving. So you're still doing the work, you're eating better, you're exercising, you're trying to stay on track, but your body just isn't budging. And I want to be clear, a plateau does not mean that you're failing. It means that your body is adjusting to what's happening. So that's something that I had to learn the hard way, and it does happen in the weirdest way, but it's just something that you have to know will happen so that you can adjust. So when the number on the scale doesn't move, it's easy to think maybe it's not working anymore, maybe you should do something else. But I had to take a step back when it happened to me and realize that I am changing, even if it's not showing up on the scale. And that's where the non-scale results come in, where you try to check if your clothes are fitting differently, or if you're getting stronger, if your energy is better, you feel better throughout the day than you did before you started on your journey, right? But yeah, the number isn't moving, and that's okay. So why does this happen? So first, your body is smart. So as you start to lose weight, it learns to operate on less. That calorie deficit that you started out with, yes, your body may now see that as the new normal, so it stops burning fat as quickly. And then there is water retention and stress, and your hormones start readjusting. So your life or your body starts to feel like it's getting chaotic, and your body starts to hold on to everything that it can, especially water. So it might feel that you even put the weight back on, but it's because your body is trying to hold on to everything and try to keep you at that steady weight. It starts to panic, so you want to ensure that you know what's happening before. So if you've added in strength training or walking some more, then you might actually be replacing your fat with muscle. So the scale won't show that, but your body composition is changing. So that's how the clothes start fitting differently, even when the scale isn't moving. Lastly, plateaus are often just your body's way of catching up. So you've lost some weight, and now it's recalibrating. So it's not the end, it's just a pause. Your body just needs time to adjust. So here's what I'm doing right now to push through. I'm not panicking, I'm not quitting, and that's the biggest shift. So the old me would have probably thought, yeah, this is not working, and just go back to my old habits. But now I know that I am playing a long game. I am sticking to my habits even if the scale isn't really clapping for me right now. So I've shifted my focus away from just the numbers, and I'm looking at how the clothing is fitting. I am tracking by taking progress photos every now and then, and I'm noticing how I feel after the workouts, how much easier walking has become, and how my posture is improving. And I am changing a few things, not overhauling, just adjusting. I am adding in a few more steps a day. I'm watching my portions again, not to restrict, but to stay mindful to ensure that I am not overeating during this phase. Because one thing that happens in a plateau is your hunger cues are coming more often and you feel like, oh my god, I need to eat right now, but you just need to be mindful that you're not overeating, because that's where the weight will come back on. Right, so I'm also prioritizing sleep, water, and resting to ensure that I am not overdoing it or underdoing it. Right, so because I truly believe that the work is still working, even if I can't see it, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing so that I can get through this plateau, and my body goes to the next step of the process of weight loss. You're in a plateau right now. I want you to hear this. Your body is not broken, and plateaus are a part of the process. They're not the finish line. They're just your body saying, hold on, give me a minute, I need to catch up. Right? So you're not stuck and you're just stabilizing. And that's powerful. So this journey is about so much more than just the scale. And this is where your mindset really starts to evolve, where you learn to show up for yourself even if there is no immediate reward. So do not give up, keep showing up. And if you're stuck, or if you're in the thick of it with me, if you are also on a weight loss journey, drop a comment below and let me know how you're getting through. Right? We're not doing this alone. And if you need a little help staying consistent, check out my free 7-day walking jumpstart. It's a great way to reset your routine without overwhelming yourself. The link is below. You've got this.